Today on UinFO News, we'll look at a recent article published by award-winning investigative journalist Michael Shellenberger, which appears to confirm many of UFO whistleblower David Grusch's claims. In other news, a fleet of circular objects were recently observed flying over an area of Nevada, and the event was recorded in high-definition video by an eyewitness on the ground. We'll take a look at that incredible video in this episode of UinFO News. This is UinFO News. The age of disclosure is here. This is UinFO News, keeping you informed. Welcome to UinFO News, your source for all the latest UFO and UAP information. I'm your host, Tony Shara. Thanks for being with us. Let's get started. On June 7th, 2023, award-winning investigative journalist Michael Shellenberger published an article on the website Substack, which includes interviews with several high-level military personnel and government contractors who confirmed many of Grusch's claims regarding an undisclosed UFO retrieval program that the U.S. has been operating for the last 80 years. Shellenberger interviewed retired Army Colonel Carl Nell, who worked with Grusch on the UAP task force, the precursor to AARO, the office that now investigates UAP reports for the Department of Defense. According to Nell, the government has been operating a program for the past 80 years focused on reverse engineering technologies of unknown origin, which supports testimony Grusch provided during the Congressional Subcommittee hearing on UAPs. Other sources who Shellenberger interviewed for his article also confirmed that at least 12 to 15 craft had been recovered by the U.S., and every 5 years, one or more craft are recovered as a result of a landing or crash. Let's take a look at an interview Shellenberger gave during the Glenn Beck podcast, which aired on August 10th, 2023.
That if they had talked to me, it could have been very bad for them. And they were just straight up, there's, somewhere at least on the north side of a dozen retrieved non-human craft. And I have other people that say it's up to 30, and this is all since World War II. So if that's true, Glenn, then it means that we're not alone.
Shellenberger's source also confirmed that the Pentagon and military contractors keep the recovered craft at several locations, including Area 51, and move them to different facilities for research purposes. Next, we'll look at an amazing high-resolution video released on July 29, 2023, by noted UFO researcher Jaime Maussan via Instagram. The video, which is believed to have been recorded earlier this year, contains several disc-shaped objects that were observed by eyewitnesses flying over an area in Nevada. In the video, 3 flat circular objects can be seen emerging from behind a mountainous area, flying in a triangular formation along with what appears to be a military fighter jet trailing them. Several eyewitnesses on the ground reported that the circular objects flew silently, except for a low hum or buzzing sound, which could be heard as they passed by. As of the airing of this episode, no public statement has been released by government officials regarding the incident, but UinFO News will continue to monitor and report on any new developments. On the next episode of UinFO News, we'll look at another report from investigative journalist Michael Shellenberger, who claims that in February of 2023, a U.S. F-18 fighter pilot had a frightening encounter with a massive UAP, which caused the aircraft's radar and electronic systems to malfunction. We'll also look at a city in Missouri that now appears to be a hotbed of UFO activity, with over 500 reported sightings in the area. That does it for this episode of UinFO News. I want to thank you for being here as we cover the latest UFO and UAP developments. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new episodes. And visit us on the web at uinfonews.com, on Twitter, and follow us on social media. I'm Tony Shara, and this is UinFO News, keeping you informed.